Oh my gosh. I bogeyed it, unfortunately. All right, welcome to episode 1 of my road to MPO journey. Today's goal is a break-even challenge. I've driven out to Columbia, South Carolina at Southeast Park. I have played here before, and it is a very challenging course. Easily the hardest one in the area. My goal, break even. I think that's a doable goal, but a difficult goal where I'm going to have to actually think of every shot I throw. I am on a little bit of a time crunch today, so hopefully that doesn't affect me too much. But let's get warmed up. Nice. All right. Let's get it. Hole 1, 335 feet. This would be a nice birdie to take. We're going to go buzz, and we're just going to try to get something down there. That's going to come out of it a little bit, but honestly, oh, nice kick. All right, circle 2. Maybe I should have disked up. I don't know. Not really even in circle 2 here. I'm going to give her a jump putt anyway. Just get to the basket. My ugly jump putt. Par will do. That's what we're looking for. Hole 2, sign tells me it's 330 feet. It's a forehand line. You got to push out of this tunnel and get something to fade to the right. I don't know if you can see it. There's a red, the shorts basket, which is right down there. That's going to be my aim point. We're going to try crank on this DD3, not a DD. And hopefully we're going to land by the shorts basket and get a skip to the longs. First forehand of the day. This is an area of my game that needs work. Case in point, I threw it right into the ground. All right, we're kind of in a pickle here. It's in the fairway. I'll take my wins where I can. Being in the trees on this hole suck. We're gonna go A2. I'm gonna try to hit that truck. Get down. Hey, that's pretty good. I will always take the extra little distance because I miss those. Even through 2. There's a tree falling right here. Right over the tee pad. All right. Hole 3, 365 feet, par 3. Beautiful little shot. You got to keep it low, and you got to get it to turn over and have its full flight. Difficult shot. The couple times I've played here before, I know that missing too far left, too far right really isn't the problem. The problem is not getting down there. I'm happy with par on this hole. So we're going to try throw the crave. We're going to try not hit this branch that's hanging here. And we're going to try to get a full flight out of it, but if it just turns and burns, I'm okay with that too. Keep it low, keep it low. I hit a late tree, but not the initial tree, so I'm happy with that. I think I can get up and down from there just fine. Kind of ended in like the one spot that's not great. 5 more feet to the right and I'm happy. A couple more feet to the left and I have a pretty easy forehand. Get down. Not that quick. That's not good. Okay. What did I learn from that throw? I got to commit to those awkward throws. You know, when you're patent pending like that, I tend to fluff or to just wimp out on those shots quite a bit. So, and that's exactly what happened there. I threw it too lightly and nose up. So now I got a circle 2 putt to hit. This would be nice. Nope, low. That's all right. We got drop in bogey. Nice. Hole 4, par 3, 385 feet. We got like a 7-foot gap off the tee here. And then it pushes really far down and finishes to the left. We're going to go DD3 again. We're going to rip it on a hyzer, and hopefully it just stands up for us and doesn't turn over. This is typically what this disc does, but I need the floatiness of this one today. Get through. All right, it's down there. I really didn't commit to the throw. Again, just what I learned from the last hole. I got scared of the gap. Nice little light forehand. Get me to the basket. Yup. Alrighty. Another par. That's good. I like parring that hole. Hole 5, 320 feet, finishes to the right. We're going to try the backhand turnover today with the crave like we tried on hole 3. But this one doesn't require it to come back out of it. So we have a little bit of, what is this? A little bit of a left to right wind, so it's going to help me out a bit. I love that. Oh, I was waiting for chains. I might have soared past the basket. Oh, that's very nice. That was a nice throw. Back to even. Let's go. Hole 6, our first par 4, 615 feet. This one's going to be kind of tricky to film because a bunch of these bushes are in the way. The first shot, you kind of want to send it out over to the right as far as you can, really. There's a nice little landing zone and a bridge up there. And I kind of don't want to hit this guy with my disc, so I'm going to throw real quick. There's a headwind, too. I kind of got caught up in the tall grass that's over there, but I think we're in a pretty good spot. So this is where we're at. We're a little pinched off from the ideal landing zone. We got a tight gap to hit. I have to find a way to put myself in a good spot to get up and down for par. And that means not kicking to the right. So we're going to try to get a berg just on a straight line, maybe finish to the left. Don't. That's too far left. I rushed that so much. This is the too much. I turned it over more than I wanted to, but I still think I got into circle. The distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibition, feel the words. Yeah. All right. A little testy of a par. little, but a par nonetheless. Hole 7, 312 feet. It's a straight shot. Out of the couple times I've been here, I have never taken this birdie. Standing here, it looks like an easy birdie. So let's get it today. We're gonna go rock 3. Gonna throw it on a little bit of an Anheuser release, hopefully. Try to keep it a little low. There is a headwind currently, and hopefully that's gonna help me out. I didn't look at the camera once while I was talking. I'm new to this. Calm down. Ooh, strong. Nope. It's stuck in a tree. To make me feel better after I threw that horrible throw, I hope you enjoyed the intro. I spent 5 hours making that 1-minute intro. Is it 5 hour worthy? No, but for a beginner video editor, I think it's 5 hours worthy. I'm really proud of it. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, yeah, that's about right. It is windy. This sucks. Okay, in the attempt to film this shot, the wind has knocked the camera over twice. So we just got to throw this and move away from right here because it is bad wind right now. Don't hit that tree. Oh. All right, we're at like circle's edge, maybe 30 feet. For an amateur, this is a scary putt. For a pro, this should be clockwork. Wind's down. Bang! Hole 8 is 375 feet. Beautiful tunnel shot. It's not a super low ceiling, but it's just low enough to make you kind of think about it. Go on instinct. Oh, Dan. Ah. Came out early. This is really bad. I gotta have the scramble shot of my life right now to get even close to a putt. Back bending again? This has got to be it. Come out of it. Ah. That small little branch. I can't believe that. I can't believe how much I love that out of my hand. So what do I learn from this experience, this bogey? Take everything into consideration. I was looking at that tree right in front of me, and I was looking at the big branch guarding the basket. I didn't even take the time to look at that small little branch that was dangling right in front of me. So before you throw, account for everything. Hole 9, par 3, 220 feet. Probably the most gettable, but also one of the scariest holes on the course. It's a dead straight shot, but about 15 feet behind the basket, it drops off into the pond OB. So you can't really give it a run. You kind of gotta give it a nice floaty bid. So we're gonna go mana. We're gonna go a light throw. Light floaty bid. Light floaty bid. That's light and floaty. Hey, you know what? I think I've skipped to like C2. It was a little too light, a little too floaty. But I'm okay with that. Last time I played this hole, I threw one of my only putters into the pond. This is a death putt. Good Lord. Headwind. No, no, no. Thank gosh for foliage, dude. So, an unfortunate par on a very birdieable hole. Scary hole, though. Goodness gracious. Very scary hole. So, yeah. +1 through 9. That's not so bad. This is a hard course. I think I've been playing well. On to the back 9. The more difficult, if I'm going to be honest. There's harder holes on the back 9 than there are on the front 9. I just got to keep playing well. I think I'm playing okay. Hole 10, 295 feet. You got a couple options here. We're going to try a flex to the left side. Great. Tree. That's not a great start. I'm in the middle of all the trees. There's no possible way to set up the camera in a good spot. So, this is what you get. I don't even know where the basket is. Think about what disc I'm about to throw. This is a bogey at best. How do I get out there? I think this will be fine. I hope that got out enough. I really hope that got out enough. I hit the gap I wanted. I did not get out. I kind of got out, but then I got back in. I think I hit this big old tree that's right in front of me here, and this is horrible. There's just so many small little branches. Can I stretch out this way? And then lay down like a... There's vines in my way. I'll go like this. Holy crap, I think I'm in putting range. No. Frick. The downside to giving things a good bid and giving things the power to get there is now I got a hard putt back. Double bogey. That was pretty rough. So what do I take away from that? I want to take away things from bogeys instead of just getting frustrated by them. Takeaways from this. Don't rush your tee shot, which I already knew, but I'm still doing. I don't think my scrambling was bad. I think my scrambling was actually pretty good. The first time I scrambled, I think I just hit a branch or a tree or something I didn't see. I hit the gap I wanted. Then the second scramble was put me into a putting range, so circle 1. So those were good, and then I missed the putt. So what did I do wrong? What can I work on? Putting, I guess. And that's a couple bad drives in a row as well. So just taking my time to actually visualize the line and stuff. Either way, moving on. Hole 11, 600 feet, par 4. People still like to say dog leg a lot. This is a proper dog leg. It is a 90-degree turn. You get to the short basket or a little bit in front of the short basket. It's 90 degrees to the left. Geez, I'm not good with my lefts and rights. 90 degrees to the left. We're going to throw a little bit of an overstable mid-range just to get to the turn and hopefully down it just a little bit. We're going rock 3. We're going to aim at the short basket. Let's get through this gap. No! That is another early release. I don't know what's happening. Trees are 90% air. That's what they keep telling me, at least. Huh. I hit the last tree. But honestly, I think it kicked me into an okay spot. We're playing the luck game right now, which isn't great. From here, we have 240-ish feet to the basket. It is a tight little throw. I got a not early release. I got to keep it low. Oh, I didn't early release. So close. The kick just put us outside of circle 2. That little lofty throw and just missed those trees. That's all I want. A little hyzer on it. Nice. What am I doing? That's all I was trying to do. Oh my gosh. What is going on? Another bogey. Hole 12 is 240 feet. Really long curve of a forehand. You really got to get this thing high and flat if you want it to get to the basket. Typically, I'm happy with par, or the couple times I've played here, I've been happy with par. We got to start getting some birdies, though, so we're going to try to get there. We're going synapse. We're going to try to get this thing high. Well, it was high. Not really flat, but it was high. I think I'm in circle 2, probably in the trees. Focus up. Make a step putt. Hit it. Yes! Oh, I needed that. There's one back. We got a couple ways to go. Oh, that felt good. Doable. That's what I like to see. Hole 13, par 4, 630 feet. You're kind of playing down towards where the field kind of becomes smaller, and then down to the end of that little corridor, up and to the right, where the pin is. We're just going to go with a Tesla. It's a little 9-speed, and we're going to hopefully land right in the center or close to the center of where that opening is down there. And don't skip. Perfect. Just a long old hyzer. That's all I wanted. This was just a beautiful throw. Right to game plan. It's 343 feet to the back wall. It's going to require a forehand out of me. We're going to go passion. Rely on the understability. Get this thing down there. That's a little inside. And my camera fell over. So, the wind blew the camera over while that thing was flying. Unfortunate. Fortunate, you didn't get to see this hit a tree early and give me a difficult look at getting to the basket. So, the forehand this way sucks because the hill will not help me. Through the trees sucks. Straddling out this way, there's a tree here, I think is going to be my best bet. I'm going to move the camera. We're going to go zone on a forehand. There's a mosquito in my ear. Slide up there. Oh, baby. I don't know if you caught any of that. I'm right under the basket. Heck. Yeah, that was a good little scramble shot. And that's a good little par. Birdie opportunity, sure. But I'm happy with par. I'll be 100% honest. The first 2 times I played through this course, I took a double bogey. And then I think another double bogey. Hole 14, par 4, 460 feet. This is, I think this is on my list of birdieable holes here, for sure. There's a bunch of little walnuts on the tee pad. Through the gap, just gotta get through the gap with something super overstable because it goes down and then turns early, but then it's pretty straight shot to the basket. So we're gonna go 8-2 high with some power. Uh-oh. Well, it certainly went left, but it went left too early. We're not in the rough. We're definitely not in a good spot. Felon. Hopefully it gets us far enough that way. There's going to be a standstill, I think. So many walnuts. All right. We're back in the fairway. Probably like 80 feet from the basket, so we should get up and down for par. Love a choppy forehand approach. All right, the hole I've been dreading. Hole 15, 580 feet, par 4. Very similar to hole 11, as in you play to the shorts basket, which is pretty much dead straight, and it takes a hard right angle to the left. Right angle to the left sounds weird to say. For another about 240 feet to a really tight closed off pin. This one, though, is a little harder because it requires you to have a flex shot down the first tunnel, whereas 11 was just a straight throw. And the landing zone for this one is a lot tighter than the landing zone for 11. So, par, best case scenario on this hole. So I get something to flex down there. So we're going to go with a crave. It's a little high. Dunk. Hard kick. But I might be able to, where it kicked to, just pitch out to where a great first throw would land. So I don't know if I'm upset with that yet. We'll see where it landed. So we got a little lucky, I'm not going to lie. There is OB over here because there's people's houses right here. If you go into their backyards, it's out of bounds. That tree hit was really high, and as I was walking down here, I'm like, that could be OB, and that would really suck. I got caught by this barbed wire fence, which is good, and dropped me just inside OB, which I'm going to mark. And I'm pretty sure because it's barbed wire, you get a meter off of it. Now, I'm gonna take this, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't want to ram my hand. I don't want to ram my hand into barbed wire. Let's be honest. Now, a perfect drive on this hole lands just in front of me over there, like a perfect drive where that little white marker is, where there's manhole cover. This isn't so bad because there's a little backdoor look through here that kind of puts you towards the basket, which I think I'm gonna take. I'm gonna position the camera better. This may just look like I'm throwing into a void on a sketchy patent pending with barbed wire in front of me, but if I do this right, should be okay. Oh, and he's done it. Oh my gosh. That was probably the sketchiest but best throw I've ever thrown on a patent pending. Ever. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're not circle 2. We're outside of circle 2. But we did get into and kind of through this. Where the camera is right now is a really thin little corridor. It's maybe, I can touch each side. So it's 6 feet wide. And I just squeaked through there. Just all over all that OB. That was sketchy, but definitely the play. Because now I have an easy up and down for my par. I say that, but I still got to do it. Berg, let's get under the basket. Yes, sir. Par, nice. That is all I wanted. We got some work to do, though. If we want to get 2 even, let alone even break it. I don't think we can break even. We can't break even. There's no eagling. It goes par 3, par 4, par 4. And I guess, maybe we could eagle this, hole in one this next hole. I don't think we're breaking even, but we could hit even. It's doable. Par 3, 315 feet. Road plays OB. It's down there, kind of, I guess it's an island. Really long swinging hyzer. It feels a lot longer than it actually is, which is very deceiving. We have a headwind, so we're going to throw something a little bit more overstable. We're going to go Felon. Love this disc. Don't hit that. Oh my gosh. Please have enough juice to get to the grass. Oh, we're out of bounds. So, throwing 3 right off the tee. I hit a small little branch up there. Throwing 3 off the tee. Let's do it. Throwing 5. There is such a headwind right now. No! Oh my gosh. The wind just killed that. One, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. +5. I almost.
Dan from the future. As I was leaving, I was pulling out on that road that played as OB, and on the road was a little spray painted drop zone area, which I should have thought of because it's an island hole and typically islands have drop zone spots, but I just didn't think of it. So I played that whole hole as stroke and distance, not even stroke and distance, as in play where you went out of bounds, which was right off the tee, and there was a drop zone. So,
all right, let's quickly break down what the heck just happened. First throw felt good, honestly, out of the hand. It pulled it just a little bit, and it nicked a small little branch and fell right into the OB. Second throw, I threw a stupid disc into a stupid amount of wind. I rushed it, turned over, right into the OB again. So I was throwing for 5. Horrible grip lock of a throw. Got lucky, kicked back into inbounds. Had a horrible upshot. Missed the 25-footer for the quad bogey. Hit the comeback 25-footer for a quintuple, I think that's called, a 5 over. So that sucks. Hole 17 is a par 4, 750 feet. I get out of these trees into a big open field. It's windy today. I'm scared. Let's get there, though. We're going to go DD3. We're going to go hard hyzer and just get through the gap. Don't. I hit this small little tree. It's like a sapling. It's not even a sapling. It's like 2 feet tall. I really hope I manage to get into the open. Being pinched off for the second throw would just be the icing on the cake right now. We did get out, thank goodness. Those small little branches didn't kill me this time. We do have a ways to go, though. I think we're about 400 feet from the pin. And a little, it's guarded by those trees that are over there. We gotta get somehow through that. That was really bad. Oh, that was so bad. I can't get these throws more than 5 feet off the ground right now. We circled the pin. Dropping par. Hole 18. 650 feet into a gusting headwind right now. It plays exactly how the last hole did, just going the other way through the field. We're gonna have time lapse. Why not? Can't get much worse of a score right now anyway. I think that guy with his dog is waiting for me. That's very nice of him. Uh-oh, that's gonna go really hard into the trees. That's gonna be tricky. Oh, too much turn? Oh no. Circle 2 to save the par. Let's do it. Nope. This is a nice little tester to come back too. Double bogey to finish. Nah. Honestly, that's a nice little putt to finish too, even if it's for a bogey. +9. That really sucks. I thought I was playing pretty well too. +3 going into 16. Obviously not ideal. I took a couple rough bogeys. 16 obviously was just a blow up hole. That sucked. And I'll be 100% honest, my heart wasn't fully into 17 or 18 either. Time lapse off the tee of 18 was just dumb. I just wanted an excuse to throw it. Other than 16, what can I take away from this? I think my biggest flaws. My drives were coming out early today. Wasn't too hot off the tee. My putter was actually doing okay, better than it normally does, if I'm being honest. Mental game, I thought was pretty high the whole time, even though it looked pretty abysmal through there for a couple holes. I think next time I come here, this is definitely a great break-even course, even though I took a 9 over here. That aside, I do think I have what it takes to break even on this course if I don't have a blow-up hole. Fairly embarrassing of a finish, but oh well. We keep trying. That's what this whole thing is for. Yeah, I mean, thanks for watching. If you're still watching, I wouldn't be watching after 16. Good lord. Anyway, see ya.